I definitely play both. I'm someone with a lived experience, and I certainly help my family. It's always been a joke in my family where it's hereditary. We're all in the same boat. We were talking about, this is what I experience with my mental illness, and this is another thing that I experienced with my mental illness, and something clicked for him. He never got help, and I think just by sitting there and listening to me really work through my life and acknowledge that this is who I am, accept it, this is a part of me, and he kind of saw that, and he didn't see it as a death wish, essentially, so he just he got help. Mm-hmm. And in terms of the roles, they switched pretty quickly after that to a more bi-directional kind of way. Mm-hmm. And he's been doing very well. I'm constantly telling him how proud I am of him, which is funny because you would think that a daughter wouldn't say that to her father, right? But in terms of just the roles, but I always tell him, I'm so proud of you. Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of you. So.
Growing up, my father was an alcoholic. Some of his behaviors were not great. He did have his times where he was very high and very happy and would go out and not come home for a day or two. And then there was times where he was so down and he was in bed for days. At that time, that was so many years ago, he wasn't diagnosed with anything. After he passed away, I have a sister that was diagnosed with having bipolar, and the behavior was the same. Mm. So we do believe that my father was bipolar. Mm-hmm. So that really opened my eyes up to, we just thought he was not a good father. You know what I mean? It's like, why can't you be there for us? And yeah. Mm-hmm. So just the understanding that it does run in the family is can be comforting. So it's not like, well, what did I do wrong? Why am I affected? Yeah. So yeah. So knowing that it helps.
Our family is no stranger to mental illness. Mm-hmm. My mother had postpartum depression. My aunt had insomnia. My uncle was bipolar, and my brother had schizophrenia. Mm-hmm. And in my case, I'm also bipolar. I mean, I don't say to myself, "You're independent. I'm all right, Jack," or anything like that. We're all aging. The most difficult part of mental illness is when your caregivers get older and older and older, and all of a sudden they can't take care of themselves. And if they can't take care of themselves, how can they take care of the person in the family?